3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff. Discovery now on its way to service NASA's Hubble Space Telescope.
Houston now controlling.
Roll program, Houston.
Roger, roll, Discovery.
John Zarella.
9 nautical mile orbit.
John Zarella, what does it feel like where you're standing right now, about 3 miles from where that spaceship just left the Earth?
And downrange from the launch site, 1.5 miles as well.
Shuttle's making a lot of noise. John Zarella may not be able to hear us.
Down now as the orbiter prepares to pass through the area of maximum dynamic pressure on the vehicle in the lower atmosphere.
What did it feel like
now at
when that shuttle
67% of rated
left
thrust.
the ground 30 seconds ago?
The engine's now beginning to throttle back up.
John, what's the atmosphere like on the ground where you are, and what was it like when the shuttle left?
Well, John, the rumble and the roar, you see it first, and of course then it begins to rattle closer and closer. The shock waves moving across, and the whole platform we're standing on begins to shake. Right now I can hear the alarms on the cars going off, which is an occurrence at every launch. The car alarms are set off here in the parking lot. There's a cacophony of sound out here right now as those alarms go off. The vehicle, of course, now well on its way, and it wasn't quite as loud as sometimes. It just depends on the direction of the wind, and the wind blowing from the north to the south this evening took away a little bit of the edge off of that sound and shock wave that we usually get, but nonetheless just a spectacular liftoff as it went through that first layer of lower clouds and then emerged back out into the clear night sky. John?
All right, solid rocket boosters just separated, John Zarella. While the shuttle's gone, 4 of the astronauts will be walking in space, replacing parts on the Hubble Space Telescope with new ones. The improvements will allow the telescope to see things it hadn't been able to see before. The spacewalks will begin 2 days from now. All of it will happen at about this time. For U.S. viewers, the spacewalks will start at midnight Eastern Time and continue through 6 in the morning. If you're a night owl in the U.S. or a morning viewer of CNN International, you will get quite a show. The last Hubble repair mission, more than 3 years ago, was one of the most spectacular picture shows ever seen by people on Earth. CNN has lined up a major team of experts to help us understand this mission. We'll be joined by astronomers from the Space Telescope Science Institute, from NASA, and several universities. 2 of the astronauts who did the spacewalks in 1993 will be with us live, including Story Musgrave, the repair leader, and Kathy Thornton, who removed a damaged solar panel from Hubble and threw it out into space, one of the most dramatic things we saw. All in all, this is going to be a fabulous time to watch space exploration in action, and if CNN's work over the past month pays off, CNN will definitely be the best place to watch all of this. You can still see the shuttle. John, from where you are standing, I doubt you have the benefit of NASA's huge tracking camera. Can you still see anything in the sky?
Oh yeah, we can see it. It's heading off out towards the south and the east from us. It looks like a bright star now in the evening sky, and again, a testimony of the clear night that has developed here. But again, it's like a beautiful star out there right now, heading on off up into orbit, on its way to orbit.
Beautiful red, yellow, and orange pictures, John Zarella. While the shuttle continues to increase its speed, we're going to replay the launch for our viewers around the world.
2, 1. Ignition and liftoff. Discovery now on its way to service NASA's Hubble Space Telescope.
Houston now controlling.
Roll program, Houston.
Roger, roll, Discovery. Roll maneuver is complete. Mile orbit. Discovery already.
I'm John Holloman in Atlanta. Stay tuned in the United States for Burden of Proof and world news for our international viewers. Thanks for watching.
This has been a CNN Live event.